The older I get and the more I am in tune with my goals, I realize that the stress never goes away. This week hit me. Though YouTube is something that I'm having so much fun with, it also comes with stress. Having to sit down and do content and actually schedule my recording days, my editing days, and everything else involved, it requires a lot of work. And so I'm putting myself in a position where I'm creating the life that I want, but it's taking a lot of tasks, a lot of things to do, and for that it gets overwhelming sometimes. When we're in the pocket, the goal is to win the fight, but then in order to get there has to be work that needs to be done. In order for me to get to the goal, I need to put myself in an uncomfortable situation. It's the same thing with my life right now with MMA and YouTube and Taz Knows podcast, because even though I'm creating a lot of good content that I believe in order for me to show the message, it's still taking a lot of my time and it gets overwhelming sometimes. And I've talked about this in the past, that my stress comes when I'm not organized. Now that I'm organized, the stress doesn't go away because I still want to make sure that I do these things right, and I do it with purpose. So lately, when I don't act upon my stress, in the sense that if I don't do anything to handle my stress, then physically I start feeling the effects of stress, and with me, my ankle starts hurting. And when my ankle starts hurting, that's when my performance in the gym starts hurting, and then my mindset starts hurting because I feel discouraged. I get discouraged and I feel down and I get frustrated because I'm not performing like I would like. And so what I'm saying is that life will always be like this. There will always be stresses when you're trying to move up in life and when there's growth. But just because I'm stressed out, it doesn't mean that I can't do anything about it. And I always have to willingly put in the work in order for me to be happy with what I'm doing. I enjoy creating content for the YouTube and for social media, and I enjoy putting the message out there. But at the same time, that requires a lot of work, and I put myself, and I actually take the time to sit down and talk about my issues.
Raise your focus. I said you're shooting in for a double leg, trying to finish the single leg, and you're just shooting in for the single leg. Right? So that's why you're struggling, number one. It's very hard to shoot straight forward for a single leg like that without that injury. Okay. Second, once you have the leg, you have better control of it, but then I felt you start doing this kind of stuff. Right. It's just I got my grip here. Setting it over here. And then going down.
I don't like feeling stressed out. Nobody does. You know, I don't like feeling like I can't be myself. I don't like feeling like I can't talk to my audience, or I don't like feeling like I'm not myself. And that's what happens with stress. But then, even though it's uncomfortable for me to speak about my stresses, I know that I have that support system where I can sit down and have a conversation about what's bothering me and what's been going on, you know, so that I can get better and I can make a plan so that I don't have to be stressed out again. It's all about managing, and it's all about handling the stress. It's not about erasing the stress completely, because there are things that they're never gonna go away. I know for a fact that the finances will never go away, and I want to get to the point that I'm financially set, so then I put in this extra work for the Patreon and for my YouTube, so that one day I don't have to depend on actually having a full-time job.
You're getting frustrated, which is leading you to gas out faster, and it's leading you to go back to old habits. You know, but this is a little bit of where that MMA meets life kind of thing. You're getting so excited that you're there, that you're kind of throwing away the game plan. Because you know the game plan. We went over it, how to swoop up the leg, how to finish the tape. But you're getting so excited that you're there, you're like, oh shit, I gotta do it now, I gotta do it now, I gotta do it now. And then you start struggling, and then you get discouraged, you get disappointed, you get frustrated. Messing up the finish of the game plan.
I want to show you guys that even though it's hard, we can still make it through. Even though I only have 6 Patreons, I'm so grateful, because I have somebody, at least one person, at least 6 people want to see my behind the scenes.